So the plan for today's video is, you know that we've been feeding the Purina tubs here on the farm, and we are going to show you a new system we've got to feed them. We've built a stand to hold them up on their side because we found that when we let them sit upright like a tub, like a cattle farmer would do, the babies, when we have them, get in them, they poop in them, they pee in them, and they get dirt all over them, and then the goats won't eat them. So let's get everything off the truck and show you our new stand and see what you think about it. Okay, so first thing, I'm just going to unload this tub. I hope I can get these things on that stand. No, I'm just going to drop it off. All right. Okay, so we've designed a very simplistic stand. It's made for them to lay sideways, and we've got sections where that we can put two on here. With a 4x4 and then the 2x4 on top of that, they're going to be 6 inches off the ground. This will solve two problems. First thing is it'll keep everything from walking in and on the tub. And it'll also prevent the rain from falling in on them and just kind of sitting on them and you having to turn them over constantly. I don't think the cattle farmers have the problems that sheep and goat farmers do, because the cows, of course, they'll drink the water off the top of them, and they're so large that they're not going to get in or on those tubs. And I had no problems with the tubs when I was first using them. Since they've had kids, we've had trouble with the kids jumping in there, like I say, and messing all over the tops. And then we'll have to clean the tops off of them for the kids to eat in them. The first one I designed was for a single tub. It didn't work out so well. You can see some of that in the video. I'll put that in here right now of us trying to use it, make it work. It was a little off center, and it would work fine when the tub was full. And then as the tub was eating down, it was offset, the legs were, and then the tub would fall back over and you'd have the same thing. So this one, I hope, is a little more simplistic than the other one, and hopefully it'll work. Everything should fit. The only thing I'm worried about is getting the tub in here at 200 pounds. Let's do that now. I'll show you putting the tub on this stand. I think this should be a good enough spot, don't you? This is the Purina Accretion tub. It is I think it's 24% protein and, let's see, 25% crude protein and 10% fat. So that works out really good. All right, let's try to get one of these. Let me get it over here first. Let me get it above it. All right, let's see if we can get it in there. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I got it. Turn it the other way. I gotta slide it back in there. Hold on, let's think about this a second. That's not exactly how I thought it would fit, but it's actually not too bad. I don't think it'll be a problem. That is one option that we have. It'll still catch a little bit of rain, which will fall in here. The goats can't get on it. But that's not exactly how I had it designed to sit. And the fact that it's 200 pounds is pretty hard to get moved around. So let's try one more thing. All right. There we go. Now this one wants to come out of the tub. I've had others you couldn't get out of the tub, and that one wants to come out of the tub, but because it's against this, I don't think it will. So which way you think is the best? Think it's better to leave it like that, or you think it's better to set it up a little bit?
It ain't gonna fall out, you think?
I don't think it's gonna fall out. I think either way is gonna work out good. That's the way I intended for it to sit. But I almost think the other way is better for the tub and for them eating it. Yeah, like.
There you go. You don't need to go to the farm.
Well, now that way it won't fall on them or nothing. I think that's the best way for it. That is not how we intended for it to sit. And I've got another partial tub that is over next to the barn. I'll go get it, I'll bring it back, and we'll see if they'll both fit in there like that. Not sure they will, but we'll give it a try and see anyhow. The purpose for this is so that the baby goats, baby sheep, kids and lambs can't stand on this and ruin the top of this feed, because when they get on it and do all their dirty deeds, then the adult sheep and goats won't eat the tub. Goats are so much pickier than people give them credit for. After it's been walked on, pooped on, peed on, they just won't eat it. Simply, you don't want to waste a 200-pound tub. And them sitting in this stand like it is, then it prevents them from being able to stand on it. You get a full usage of your tub, and that way it don't roll off down the hill either. And you're not having to constantly drain the water out of it from the rain. Give me just a second, I'll bring you back and show you that other tub. All right, this one's much easier to handle. You can tell that it's almost empty, and I'm not sure that you can see in there, but it's kind of dirty. See if it'll focus on that. It's kind of dirty down in there. That's what the problems end up being. So. Yeah, that one, that's the problem, is with that one sitting up, that one, it'll stay there because it's pretty empty, but they're made to sit up together, up flat. So we could either build that a little bit wider and let them set in like that. We might do that. We'll see how they go. Or fix the one where it would, ouch, that hurt the fingers there. That will work like that. The one problem with this whole system is not the way we've manufactured really or built the sled, so to speak, or the holder. The one problem for me is this 200 pounds of feed. It's really hard. It's not hard to get up on there, but it's hard to position real precisely. So I like the way it's sitting, and then you can always use the back side for the tub that's almost empty or doesn't have as much in it, and everything will work out fine. But I like the way that's sitting. We'll give it a try. We'll see how it works out. It might be that we need to make this just a few inches longer. Man, if it was about 4 inches longer, then the whole thing would set perfect, wouldn't it? They'd both sit down in there like that really nice, which they really will now, honestly. See, when they get loose, that's where you're gonna have the trouble. So that's why I think sitting them up like that is the best. Which it'll take that one, it'll take this one a little while to eat down, and then when it does get eat down, you're able to maneuver it back up flat the way it's supposed to go. So I know we've done a whole lot of rambling sitting here trying to put this together, but I just kind of want to bring you along and let you see the whole process of figuring it out, seeing what will work, what won't work. Together, we'll be able to figure it out and make it work so that all of the farmers that watch this channel will be able to use them and be able to benefit from them. If you have any suggestions on how to make this better or how to make it work easier, then let me know, and then I will share it with the rest of this community, this farming community. You know, this is a start though. This is a start to fix the problem that I'm having. And I know if I'm having it, you're having it, because I've had a lot of people say, well, my goats won't eat tubs. And the reason they won't eat them is because they're dirty on top. It's not the tub itself. It's because the small goats and lambs have got on top of them and ruined them and made them dirty, and then they wouldn't eat them. Come on, goat! Woo! Woo, goat! Come on, goat! Woo! There they go. They found that one now. Guys, that's what we wanted. That's what we've been working on. That's what we've been trying to figure out, a way to use these tubs and prevent them from, one, getting rained full of water, and two, having the babies stand on top of them, all over the top of them, and ruin them from being used. So I think there's some things we could tweak and make work better. We'll keep doing that. Remember, if you've got any ideas on how to make it work better, leave me a comment below. Please go and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And as always, guys, hey, we'll do it all again tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get this feeder figured out. So put this out on Saturday afternoon. This is now Wednesday afternoon. You guys sure are making a lot of noise. Calm down back there. Anyhow, just they're using it really well. It's in a good position for the mamas to get to. The young goats are using it, so they're getting nutrition from it as well. So everything's working out good with it. Just wanted to add this in the update also.